everyone, I'm Lucy. I'm one of the nurses from SimplyCats Vet Clinic. Today I'm going to do a video about weight management. The subject I'm focusing on today is something called body condition scoring. So body condition scoring is a way that we can tell if a cat is carrying a little bit of extra weight or is maybe not their ideal weight. So body condition scoring, there are two different scales that you can use, but the one that we choose to use is a scale of 1 to 9, as you can see on this handy chart here. So 1 being too thin, so your cat, you can see the ribs, they've got a really nipped in waist and they are just underweight. 9 being obese, which means that you can't feel their ribs at all. They are carrying a lot of abdominal fat and they don't really have a waist or a shape. So this is Reuben. So to body condition score him, what I would do is to feel his ribs under a light bit of pressure. Now Reuben, he does have a little bit of extra fat covering there. Reuben does have a bit of abdominal rounding. He doesn't have a nice tucked up tummy like he should. He is carrying a little bit of extra weight. In terms of body condition scoring, I would put him between the 6 and the 7. Now Reuben's problem is he likes to eat all of his own food. He likes to go and eat his sister's food and anything else that he can find. So we are struggling to keep the weight off him at the moment. So he is on a weight management plan as we speak. So hopefully we'll get him back down to the ideal body condition score, which will be between 4 and 5 on our chart. So the ideal score, as I said, means you should feel the ribs under a light bit of pressure. They should have a visible waist, whether you can feel that or look at them from above, and they should also have a tucked up tummy. We can use body condition score as well as weight to work out what's an ideal weight and shape for each individual cat. The reason we use body condition score and not just weight is that all cats are slightly different shapes and sizes, as we all know. For instance, I've got 2 black domestic short hairs. I have Reuben, who you have just seen. He's a lot longer and a lot taller, but I also have an older female cat, Dolly, who is much more petite in stature and a lot shorter length. So they would never have the same ideal weight. So what we can do is we can work out the body condition score for each cat, the current weight that they are now, and whether that is an ideal weight for them, and do it in that way. Monitoring weights in cats is so important because an overweight cat can develop a lot of different problems. They can have issues with their joints, they can have diabetes issues, they can have urinary issues, especially if they're males. So it's really important that we can keep them at an optimal weight. Body condition scoring, as I said, is easy to do. It's something that you can do at home. So if you're feeling your cat at home and you think maybe they're carrying a little bit of extra weight, or you can't feel their ribs as well and their body condition score is a bit higher, you can contact the practice and speak to either myself or one of the other nurses, and we can discuss a weight management plan there. We do offer weight clinics at the practice as well. These are free of charge with the nurses, and we will tailor the weight management plan to each individual cat. So this is Dolly. So if we're going to do a body condition score, what we would first do is you want to feel the ribs of your cat. So with Dolly, if we were to feel her ribs, so you want to just do that, stroke along them gently. You should be able to feel the ribs there under a light bit of pressure. If, for instance, you can't feel them, that's often an indication that they're carrying a little bit of extra weight, there's extra fat around there. You should also, she's not going to stand up now, but you should also have a nipped in waist, which Dolly does, I can tell by feeling her. And if you can look from above your cat, they should nip in at the waist. They should also have, she's currently arching her back because she wants a stroke, but they should have a tucked up tummy. Now, sometimes they do carry a little bit of abdominal fat, and that's fine to have slight abdominal fat, but often if they're carrying a lot of extra weight, they will have a fat pouch which will hang lower. So Dolly's a prime example of a small domestic short hair, and actually from body condition scoring her, she is of a good body condition. I would say she's about a 5 out of 9, which is the ideal body condition score that we are looking for. Thanks for watching the video today. I hope you're all staying safe, and we look forward to seeing the practice again soon.